They lost their last game to Hillsborough. They're 5-1. The JV squad beat Roselle in a 28-point win. How do you think the Oratory's varsity should do today to come out on top?
Well, if the varsity Roselle team plays like the JV Roselle team and the Oratory varsity team plays like the JV Oratory team, this game should not be anywhere close. It should be another blowout, but we'll see what happens. Key players, Pat Conniff and Asher Bradley for Oratory. And John
here we
Plum.
go. We are underway as Oratory take on Roselle. Here's Patrick Conniff over to John Perrone.
John
he'll
Perrone
get his first point of the game.
That
That's
was
a 2-0 Oratory lead. Here's Max Cook.
Yep.
Number 10. Number 2 is Asher Bradley. Number 4, Nick Servito, and then John Perrone, number 23 for Oratory.
Very quick mirror image of the JV game that just happened.
Starting 5 for Roselle is Brennan. Number 11. Number 4, Mendez, who has the ball over there. Number 35, Clark. And then number 5, Belvin. And then there goes Max Cook taking it down the other way. It'll be a 4-0 Oratory lead.
Max with a great steal there. Giving Oratory a 4 lead.
Here it is over to Brennan. He puts up the shot, and he got it, 4-2.
Not a shot Oratory wants to have given up, but oh well.
Here's
happens.
Max Cook.
See what Oratory can do here.
Asher Bradley, Patrick Conniff, wide open. It won't go.
That's got to be a
Alfred
make.
takes it away, and now Brennan is going to take it slowly up the court.
Pat Conniff kind of had that face on his look on his face.
Plays it over to Belvin. Passes it out to Alfred. Well, he puts up the shot, and it's a tie game, as Roselle will tie this game up.
Oratory's got to have better defense there. See if they can just keep going.
Here's Conniff. Max Cook. Cook over to Asher Bradley now. Asher Bradley still having the ball here. Gets out of Max Cook. Passes it all the way over to Nick Servito. Here's John Perrone. Won't go.
Yeah, a shot John Perrone wants to make every time.
There's Alfred with the ball for Roselle.
Especially as good as a player
It's around
as he
Asher
is.
Bradley. Gets it around, knocked down out of Clark's hands by Patrick Conniff. Now here comes Max Cook going up to basket. That'll be his 4th point of the game and a 6-4 Oratory lead.
A really good move by Max Cook. I mean, I think his main sport's soccer, but that's unbelievable.
Ball comes loose. Nick Servito falls on top of it. Now here's Asher Bradley for 3. And he airballs it. Sends it a little bit too far here.
Never
Here's
really see
Belvin
him
on
do
it.
that.
Looking to get it over to Alfred, which he does. Going in, it goes off his knee. And Conniff is able to retrieve the ball. Here's John Perrone. He's going up to the basket. He's able to get it.
Great play by John Perrone. Way to drive to the paint and just get an easy 2 for him.
Ball
And Max
comes
Cook.
free, and Max Cook is able to get his 3rd basket.
That's his
And his
second
6th point.
stolen ball leading to a 2-point layup. I mean, if Max can keep doing that, and if Roselle's just going to keep giving up balls like that, this game is probably just going to be an endless puzzle of giving up the ball and scoring points and giving up the ball and scoring points. So we'll see if anything will change. 10-4, 4:29 in the first quarter. See what happens. See what happens here. Not much of a difference between the JV game and the varsity game so far. Roselle's got to work on their passing. Oratory, though, I will say, a couple of the points that they gave up shouldn't have been given up. I think they could have prevented it. And the teams are going to come back out on the court here. Let's see what Roselle can do, and let's see what Oratory can do. Let's see if Max Cook can just keep coming with these steals. And John Perone with the easy layups.
Ball comes loose on Belvin. And now taken away, and there'll be a travel.
Oh, a travel there is not ideal for Roselle. Didn't look like much of a travel, but it was a travel, so we'll see. Asher Bradley's going to get the throw in here.
Nick Servito trying to keep the ball in play. He does. Giving it over to John Perone. Able to get through. Gets it over to Max Cook. Able to drive in. It'll be a foul.
Really good drive there. Max right now is finding every crack and nook and cranny that he can to get to that hoop, and now he's going to get 2 shots out of this. Roselle's not having the ideal start they want, but it's also not that big of a deficit.
Max Cook is able to get another point. He is on 7 points tonight.
He's on
Only not even halfway through the first
he's on fire right now.
quarter. And he's not able to get his 8th there. It's taken away by Alfred, who gets it out of the air. This pass is blocked up out of the air by John Perone, but then taken back. Alfred loses the ball. It's taken by Nick Servito. Pass to John Perone, wide open. And he's able to get another shot there.
Really beautiful, really nice layup there. Made it look pretty.
Just seems like Roselle are really struggling here.
You know,
now here's Alfred. He gets the ball back here. He's able to put it up. It goes in and out. And Servito will get the ball back. Here's John Perone to his right, Asher Bradley to his left. He gives it to Asher Bradley. Give it to Max Cook. He's going to drive in trying to get his 9th point, but he won't.
Oh.
Goes to Nick Servito, to John Perone, who misses the layup. Ball is knocked out by John Perone. Out of Smith's hands.
John Perone doesn't seem happy. I feel like he knows he should have had that layup, but it's not. He'll come back with some better ones. Maybe some threes here and there. What the heck? A little bit of a sloppy pass there, you think? A little bit of a sloppy pass.
Yeah, a little bit of a sloppy pass there. They really got to keep it clean. They can't make these mistakes if they want to start coming back. You know, the JV for Roselle put into a really deep hole. They really weren't able to come back. Now here's John Perone from deep. He hits the rim. It'll be a push in the back off Asher Bradley.
What's the foul here? I didn't see anything. Apparently a push on Asher Bradley, and Roselle will get the ball. I didn't really see much happen there, but okay. Roselle's got a huge center.
Locked away by Max Cook from Brennan, but he's able to retrieve the ball. The ball goes loose out of Smith's hands.
Yeah, that's when you, especially as a varsity team, that's especially when you want to make those plays and make sure you really have control of the ball. It's not a mistake you want to make, but I mean, everyone makes mistakes. Oops.
Now here's Asher Bradley to Nick Servito. Pat Connick. Asher Bradley again. Has Max Cook. Asher Bradley tripped down.
Where's the foul?
Gonna go out of play.
No call on Asher Bradley, but he was, I feel like, very obviously tripped up. But Oratory will still get the ball. Asher will throw it in. Asher will give it to John here.
Perone going up.
2 shots for John Perone.
Out. And Perone will go to the line.
There's some confusion here between the coaches. And John Perone's going to get 2 shots. See what he can make out of it. Again, the Roselle varsity team and JV team had a big problem with drawing fouls.
This one will not go, the first one.
I think if both Roselle teams, they had a big problem with drawing fouls. If the varsity team can stay off of it, this game will be closer than the JV game.
And John Prone's second shot, he will get it. 14-4 lead, Oratory up by 10. And they really, really need to continue this good form. And this ball is tossed up for Alfred. He does get it. Clark tries to get it. He rips it out of Conniff's hands.
I'm pretty
and
sure.
He won't get it.
Pretty sure John Conniff blocked that layup that was coming. Really good defensive player. You really rely on him, Pat Conniff, to really rely on him to be a strong defender. And subs will be coming in. Number 12 and 23 will be coming in. Let's see. Really good play, really good game so far for
Here's
Oratory. Exactly what they wanted.
Bradley. Brennan is on him. Now it's to Patrick Conniff. Back to Asher Bradley. Toss it over to Max Cook. Almost goes out of play. Cook is able to keep it in. Bradley going for three, and he gets it. 17-4 lead for Oratory with 2:10 left of the first quarter. Taken away by Servito to Max Cook. He goes up. That is point number 9 for Max Cook.
Is on fire today. I mean,
9 points out of Oratory's 19.
Max Cook has been on fire today. Let's see if he can keep this up.
This pass trying to get it to James, who's just come into the game.
Another thing, Phil, I think Roselle has had struggle with the defense of Oratory. I think they're struggling with the passes because they have so much pressure on them.
Yeah, here's Asher Bradley coming up, bringing it up. Giving to Nick Servito. Still in search of his first point of the game. Throws to the ground. And Servito seems to be very hurt here.
And Nick's
Belvin's going to pull up a shot. It won't go. And Marcus can't put it up there.
Nick's in pain, but
Ball
it
is
looks
thrown,
like
and Nick Servito's all alone. And now he seems that he wants to come off the court now.
Granted,
he gets his first point.
He fell hard on his wrist, and he really recovered well.
I'll hear the gym shake after he hit the ground there. That is
layup.
Not something you want to hear.
What do you think so far out of this first quarter?
I mean, Oratory have just been absolutely dominant. You know, Oratory up by 4, and then Roselle tied it up, and it really looked like we were going to have a close game here, but Roselle have just not been making their shots. They really, really, really need to focus on playing more defensively, and then they got to focus on playing more competitively offensively. And that's something they really need to work on in this game, because they're falling into a deep hole that the JV Roselle fell into against the Oratory JV. That would lead to the 30-point blowout win for Oratory. They started off really slow, and they got punished for it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a big problem. Big problem for them. I think another problem that I have is passing. They couldn't really make a good pass right now, and there's a minute left in the first quarter. And a throw in for Roselle.
Here's Belvin for Roselle. Tosses it all the way over to Brennan. Tries to pass it over to number 10, Marcus. And now here's the other way. John Perrone goes up. He won't get it. Taken away by Marcus. And now it's going the other way.
And see what happens out of this.
Here's Ash Bradley, 47 seconds left. Ball is knocked out of his hands, tossed wide up, and Brennan, and it's knocked down. Knocked away by Henry Bolster. A huge rejection to keep Roselle on only 4 points.
You saw the look of confidence on number 11's face just to get rejected by Henry Bolster. What a play. That's why he's a varsity player. That's why he's on varsity, because he works hard. And Max Cook now.
Wide open Max Cook, and he's going to get point number 11.
That just shows what happens when you have a little bit too much arrogance.
Toss all the way up to Brennan again. And knocked down. And he looks to be hurt.
Man, he took he went on a fly there. That was a big hit. It was a pretty big body, though. I'm impressed. And number 11 gets right back up. And Roselle on the 3-line. Shot. And he makes it. Max Cook to Asher Bradley, bringing it up. Asher Bradley still in the middle to John Perrone. John Perrone shoots. Oh.
Goes in and out.
Just misses. And the end of the first quarter, it is 23-6. Oratory with a commanding lead. Some key things to really talk about here in this first quarter is, one, Roselle doesn't take as many fouls as they have. They have had some discipline problems. Something for Oratory, though, I think they didn't have many issues, but I think if there was one issue, it would be probably Pat Conniff. I saw he didn't make an easy layup. I mean, he's got to make all those. And, otherwise, Oratory has been pretty flawless with everything else they've done. Roselle, on the other hand, they have some stuff to fix, like passing, as I said, fouls, and number 11 seems to be their star player. When he has layups like that, he's got to just focus right in the hoop. He can't have Henry Bolster or anyone block that layup. That was an easy layup, and I think he'll come back from it and get some more points. You see 2 new players on the court for Oratory, Henry Bolster and number 5. And the play will resume kind of a half court. Number 5 will throw it in for Belvin. Will get a throw in for Roselle. He's going to try and get it to Roselle. Shot for Roselle.
This shot goes up, and Belvin gets his first point of the game.
John Perrone.
Now Conniff is all alone, and Perrone isn't able to get it. Taken away by number 12, James. Ball's going the other way. Not taken away. Max Cook holds on to it.
Not a foul Roselle wants to take. As I said earlier, they're just taking all these fouls. Eventually, it's going to start really catching up to them. It's already caught up to them. Max Cook now with the ball, has center court, driving. Signaling John Perrone moves in. Max Cook passed it to Pat Conniff. Pat Conniff drives to the center, and he puts a layup, and it doesn't go. Pat Conniff with the ball. Jump ball. And it is Oratory's ball. Henry Bolster will get the throw in. John Perrone now.
Here's John Perrone. Won't go. It'll be a travel. Here's Oratory here's Roselle taking it up.
Great layup by Oratory.
Now here's Max Cook. Going up the right-hand side. Patch Conniff wide open, going for 3. He got it. And Oratory up by 16. Here's Asher Bradley. And Cook is able to put up another layup. 18-point game. There's Belvin. Gets it out to Brennan, who gets it back to Belvin. Puts it all the way over. He goes around. It won't go. The shot was taken by number 20, Alfred. He won't get it. Here's John Perrone. Almost able to keep it in. Max Ince is able to keep it in. And now Asher Bradley holds it. Brings back over to Max. Back over to Asher. This shot goes. Here's Brennan. It's good. And a 21-point lead for Oratory. As they really need to hold on here. A 31-10 lead as a timeout is called. And we'll see what happens here.
Sorry for the inconvenience. We're having some technical difficulties. I didn't see much of that. A few minutes of play, but all I know is the score went up. And both teams are going to be coming out back on the court.
Oratory with a 21-point lead. And they really need to hold on here. It's 5 minutes, 22 seconds till halftime, and then they can regroup. But we'll see what happens here tonight.
And Roselle will get a throw in.
Here's Belvin.
And Asher Bradley at center now. Driving into the paint. Driving to the paint. Asher, and he's rejected. And he does not get those 2 points. And Asher will get 2 points at the line. 2 shots at the line. See if we can make these. This would be big. And he does not make the first one. Asher for a second shot. And he gets it. Roselle will have a throw now.
Here's Belvin. Throwing it in for Roselle. Taken away by Brennan. He has it there. Gets it over to Belvin. All the way over to Mendez, who will put up a shot. Won't go. Nick Servito holds on. 4 minutes, 40 seconds left of this first half. Here's Asher Bradley over to Max. Nick Servito over to Max. Asher Bradley over to Nick Servito, and he overshoots it.
He's a good shooter. He really should try and hit the rim on all of those. I mean, everyone makes mistakes, happens, but you should make those.
All the way to the corner for Belvin on 3. Won't go. Knocked out, and it'll be Roselle's ball as it goes off Nick Servito.
Roselle's going to get a throw in here. See what they can do. Good shot.
Coming up the other way is Asher Bradley. Gets it out, and they're saying it's a travel.
Ooh. Not a foul, not a travel Asher really wants to take, but I mean the score is still 32-10 with 3:50 left in the second quarter. So let's see what Oratory can make happen or Roselle can make happen. Oh, ball across the line, according to the refs.
Ball goes out of play off Alfred as it slips out of his hands.
It looks like
It'll be
Oratory's
Oratory's ball.
gonna get another throw in. Asher Bradley's gonna get the throw in. Oh.
Knocked out of the air by John Perone. Here's Max. Asher Bradley. John Perone. Puts it over to Patrick Conniff. He puts it up and scores.
Pat Conniff, that's a huge
14-point lead for Oratory.
Huge play
Or
for Pat
24-point lead for Oratory.
Huge play for Pat Conniff. I think
This pass knocked out of the air by Nick Servito, but is still picked up by Mendez, who picks it up. It'd be a push foul.
Ooh.
It'll be Roselle's ball.
I think that was a great play for Pat Conniff. That's what they need out of him. And now Roselle's going to get to the line for 2 shots. 34-10 here, 3:13 left in the second quarter. And if he misses his first shot, he's going to get his second one.
Here's Mendez. Can he get a second one? He is able to.
First shot missed, and he recovered with his second shot, which was good. Who's Asher Bradley's going to get the throw in? A throw in, and Asher Bradley's going to start
Over
the
to
ball.
John Perone. This shot, it'll be another big mistake by Oratory there.
Fortunate call there for Oratory, not something they want.
John Perone is going to be coming out, and Max Cook is going to be coming in.
And Roselle's going to get the throw in. See what happens here. These are times Roselle has had a lot of these opportunities to see if they can take
Here's Brennan.
advantage.
Gets it over to Alfred.
A lot of pressure by Oratory.
Able to get it over to Brennan. Knocked out of the air by Max Cook.
Great play
There's
by Max Cook.
Over to Cook and won't go. Taken away by Asher Bradley though. Clark is going up to guard him. It won't go in. Conniff is able to put up another shot, but it won't go.
Great rebound by Pat Conniff. Just couldn't get the basket, which is unfortunate.
This one takes a flex shot off Asher Bradley. And now the ball is passed to Bradley.
Asher Bradley
And-
is smacked in the face.
And Belvin hits Asher Bradley in the face.
Asher Bradley just got slapped across the face. I get number 5's chance there. He was just trying to get the ball, but Asher Bradley's face was there instead of the ball. So we'll see What comes out of this?
Conniff has a lot of room to himself. He'll put up a 3. It won't go.
Pat Conniff, he's not technically a big
And that'll be a
shooter,
short
but
pull from Roselle. It'll be Roselle on Marcus.
Pat Conniff's not a big shooter, but, you know, if he takes a shot, he could get lucky. I've seen him make some good threes.
Here's Nick Servino again. He'll get another one.
Yeah, my mistake.
Point number 4 for Servino tonight.
Pat Conniff is a shooter. He's a really good shooter, actually.
Able to hold on to the ball here. Here come Roselle. It's out to Belvin. That'll be a foul.
Yeah, I said about Pat Conniff that he wasn't the best shooter. According to my colleague Philip Solomon, he was a good shooter, and when he needs to make a 3, he'll make the 3.
Belvin is going to pass it in for Roselle.
Oh.
Won't go. Clark will hold on to it. Pass back out. And we'll go out of play. I just want to stand. Here's Max Cook. Minute 59 to go in the first half. 36-11, Oratory lead. Here's Conniff.
Pat
And
Conniff
he tried to pass it back to Max Cook. He wasn't looking. And then it's a turnover here. Belvin isn't able to put it up. It goes out of play. It'll be Oratory's ball.
Pat
Goes
Conniff
out of
got
play
the-
on Marcus.
Pat Conniff got the ball whacked out of his hands there. Unfortunate, but it happens. I mean, it's 36-11 with a minute and 44 left in the second quarter. So, see what comes out of this.
Here's Max Cook. Cook over to Bolster. Cook gets it back to Henry Bolster. Here's Max Cook again. Over to Asher Bradley. Going up and gets it.
What a move by Asher Bradley. I mean, he's one of the elite players on this team, and he went right by number 35 and just got the layup.
Got around Clark.
He got around pretty fast. Got around Clark pretty fast. And now there's some kind of delay here. Oh, sub. Asher Bradley for
Bradley. Henry Bolster.
Inc.
And then Max Ince comes in.
Henry Bolster back on the court. Number 14.
There's Max Ince that came in for Asher Bradley. Here's Marcus. Servito trying to grab for it. It's going to go out of play.
Yeah, and I got another sloppy pass. Not something Roselle really needs to happen, but it happened. So see if the third quarter they can change things up.
55 seconds to go in the first half. Max Cook is bringing it up for Oratory. This shot does go.
Max Cook with a beautiful shot out of awkward
40 to
angle.
11. With 40 seconds to go in the first half.
I'm pretty sure Max Cook, defender there, actually hit the ball, and he still scored.
That'll be a foul on Nick Cerrito.
Subs are
A
coming
couple
on.
subs. Julian. It's going to be Julian Stuffer coming in for Oratory. Also another multi-sport athlete just like Max Cook, both playing varsity soccer here at Oratory.
Julian, yeah.
Julian's most memorable moment for soccer is scoring an OT winner in the senior night game, the final game at home in the playoffs,
I don't think it was
beating
senior
St.
night.
Pope's.
I think he's, yeah. No, he scored the game-winning goal for States. But that's besides the point.
On senior night as well. Now here's Max Cook bringing it up. And it's knocked out of Bolster's hands, but he's able to get it back out to Cook. Bolster, that's going to be a foul, and it's going to be a travel.
Let's just point out Max Cook's work ethic in this quarter. I mean, I think if he wasn't on, they wouldn't have half the points they have. I think some of the takeaways and drives he had have been unbelievable.
Yeah, if Max Cook wasn't out there, it would be a completely different game. 18 seconds left in the first half. Then we're going to take a small break for halftime. This pass going around over to Smith, who puts it back up into the middle. Ball rolls around, goes out. There's 5 seconds left to Hacks. Max is just trying to get close. Cook is able to get the shot off on the buzzer, and he gets it.
And
another bucket for Max Cook.
And he switches it.
43-11 end the first half. What a half for Max Cook. Oh my goodness. 43-11.
If basketball had 3 stars in the night, he'd definitely be the first star.
Oh yeah.
So we'll see you in about 10 minutes. Welcome back to the third quarter of Oratory versus Roselle at Oratory. We got a couple of seconds till game starts back up. Roselle's still planning out what they're going to do in the third quarter. First and second quarter not ideal for Roselle. I mean, it's 43-11. And the game will resume. Number Belvin will throw it in for Roselle. Number 11, Brendan will and Oratory will already take a foul on Max Cook. Belvin will throw it back in. Pat Conniff will intercept for 23 for.
Roselle do put up another shot there. It's a 30-point game. And, you know, Roselle, now there's John Perone in the corner. He got it.
Oh, Asher hit in the face again with the ball. And it'll be Roselle's ball again.
And Oratory really needs to hold on here. I mean, they're up by 33. They just can't let any stupid mistakes up here. Here's John Perone again. That'll be a foul.
Honestly, Oratory has such a commanding lead. All they need to do is play defense. They don't even need to score. Just no fouls, nothing stupid. Just play good defense. That's all I got to say.
Here is Max Cook. Over to Nick Servito. Will not go. It's a little short.
He comes up a little short there. But scoring's not their priority. It's just
Ball is wrestled for.
scoring's not their priority here. Right now,
It'll be Oratory ball.
Oratory's priority right now is to play defense. They want their big man, Pat Conniff, and their other big man, Max Cook, to just shut it down.
Max Cook. Over to John Perone. Gets it to Patrick Conniff.
Ooh.
It's blocked. Ball comes loose.
Pat Conniff was just swarmed there, and now Roselle's going to come the other way. And they're going to get an easy layup, 46-15. 5 minutes left here in the third quarter.
And another
As I said, they just got
another Roselle basket. 46-17. There's Asher Bradley. Over to John Perone. Nick Servito.
I can't
Back
stress
to
enough.
Asher Bradley. Back over to Max Cook. Over to Pat Conniff. He got it.
And there's Pat Conniff.
49-17 Oratory lead.
There's Pat Conniff's amazing shooting skills coming in again. As I said, he'll make three when he needs to.
Here's a shot from, good shot there
Amazing
by
ball control
Belvin, but
by
it goes
Asher.
out. Asher Bradley going alone. That'll be a foul.
Amazing ball
And it
control
will be
by
Asher
Bradley.
to go to the line for two shots.
What seemed like for any player that would be a tough ball to get, he just grabbed it right out of his hands and went. And Asher Bradley will get two shots here. Number 23 for Roselle.
And Oratory Oratory will call it, and Asher will step away from the line.
Some key players to point out here are number 11 for Roselle and
Brennan.
for Oratory, Max Cook, Asher Bradley, and John Perone. They're the key players.
Yeah, Oratory really need these two, as Asher's going to be alone here. Take these two shots. He'll get his first one.
All you expect from Asher is to make those.
Up to 50 points still with 3 minutes to go of this third quarter, and he'll get a second one.
Unbelievable. This is a blowout of a game. It's 51-17 with 2 minutes left in the third quarter already.
Now John Perone is going to the line.
Honestly, you think and you hope for Roselle that this game can just end because it's such a beating. And, I mean, you put...
Of course, there's still time for Roselle to come back here. It's every single...
I mean, but if you think about it, you take Asher Bradley and John Perone and you foul both of them at the same time. That's kind of like 4 guaranteed points. You got 2 of their best shooters on the line. And now Oratory is just going to get the ball back again after 4 perfect free throws.
Here's Asher Bradley again. Gets over to John Perone. Over to Henry Bolster. He got it. He got it.
Henry Bolster.
56-17 with 2 minutes to go.
Could Oratory get 100?
Probably not.
No, that's unrealistic. Maybe
But
70?
I believe that Oratory can get into the 70 range if they can keep playing how they've been. But, you know, Roselle, really, they need a miracle here. But they got to start making every single one of their shots, and they got to be able to defend every single time to at least get close to coming back here. Bradley goes up again.
He makes those look easy. I mean,
58-17. The JV game ended with Oratory winning 63-32.
Asher Bradley and Max Cook are unbelievable this game.
So do you think Varsity could beat, or how many points JV scored? I believe they can, but it's just a matter of Roselle.
I'm pretty sure Varsity's already passed JV in scoring.
More of a matter of Oratory need to make those shots. Now here's an air ball shot
very
from Belvin for Roselle. And every single Roselle player just looks very frustrated out there, which is not something that you want to see. Max Ince is in there, as well as Julian Stauffer. Now here's John Perone. He's able to keep the ball in. Henry Bolster again for 3. It's a little short. Max Ince is able to keep it in play. Ball's still loose. Max falls on it. John Perone gets to it, and he gets it.
That's work ethic. That's fighting for the ball.
40 seconds left to the third.
That's why Oratory's winning this game. They're fighting for everything, and they're not giving up even when they're winning. 60-17 with 30 seconds left in the third quarter.
This shot goes up. It's an air ball by Brennan. And that's a big charging foul there.
Great defense by Henry Bolster there, but number 11 was knocked on the ground. He's going to throw in for Roselle. Not much to commentate on about that quarter. It was just a slaughtering. Good spotlight for Henry Bolster, and Asher Bradley makes some good plays. Henry Bolster got a great 3. And with 8 minutes left in this game, Oratory should just lock down. We'll see. Maybe an epic comeback, but I don't think so. Some Oratory alumni walking in. Craig Jones, a past basketball star. He was very helpful last year to them. He would make plays that are very hard, very easy.
And the timeout called as the end of the quarter happens, and 8 more minutes left to this game.
Well, I mean, this game is
60-17, more than a 43 point gap between these two.
And this game is such a blowout. What do you think about this game?
This is something that Roselle really needs to come back from. They can't keep thinking about this game when they go into the next one, because this is a very big beating. Oratory can't get too cocky either. They can't think that, you know, they're all that. They can't think that they're, you know, they're the best team. When they go up and play, you know, better teams throughout the next couple of days, they're going to go up against Summit again, I believe next week, which was probably the closest game rather than the loss that they had a couple of days ago.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
And, of course, Summit games are always a rivalry, and that game is in Summit. That's always a game that you don't like playing, but you always want to win. So
there will be no commentary on that
now
game, so it's away.
sophomore Ryan Fay, number 15, is in for Oratory. Played and scored a lot of points in the JV game earlier today. Now here's Max Ince over to Will Koska, who also played in the JV game. He's also a sophomore, and he scored a decent amount too. Ryan Fay hits it off the rim. Max Ince isn't able to put in the rebound.
Ryan Fay had an amazing game today against Roselle. He had a lot of good foul shots, and Will Koska, again, made some great threes, had a great game. 2 good swings that'll probably be full-time varsity next year.
This ball comes loose. This shot won't go.
Another amazing defensive play by Henry Bolster. He's been all over Bavel.
And the ball comes
Belvin.
loose as Max trips. And Brennan is able to put up the layup.
I mean, not your first line, so not much.
Julian Stauffer, the junior.
And a
That'll be
push off there. That was definitely a foul. And Ryan Fay, Henry Bolster, Max, Will Koska, and they're all players that will probably be either full-time or
Here's Henry Bolster,
second
Ryan
lines
Fay.
next year.
Max Ince over to Will Koska. Is he able to get something here? Here's Henry Bolster. Back over to Koska. This shot goes up. It'll be a travel.
A travel on Will Koska. I mean, with 6 minutes left, 60-19, all Oratory's thinking about is defense, you know?
Here's Roselle taking up. Here's Belvin. He puts it up, and they still have not been able to get anything.
Belvin really, I mean, he's a good player and all, but he hasn't really been able to.
Marcus Roselle kind of put Julian in a headlock there.
Belvin's a good player, but he really hasn't been able to come up with anything in this game. I mean, defense has been so locked down. I understand that. And now he's going to get subbed out for number 25 for Roselle.
Belvin coming out, and here comes in Nunes, who also played in the JV game. Today scoring a couple of threes. But there's Ryan Fay. Gets side pushed.
I can see
shoulder to stomach from Nunes.
This game's
very dirty play there.
This game's trying to get a little chippy. I think Roselle's getting.
I think that came into perspective from the game earlier that these two played against each other.
Whoa,
this
what a
shot
move.
by Bolster won't go.
A bad travel there.
Travel.
Coach was not happy about that one.
4 minutes, 37 seconds left.
I think if you're Roselle, you just want this game to be over, you know?
This shot goes. It's Will Koska. There's the sophomore getting his first varsity points of
Will
the night.
Koska, I'm telling you, he's an upcoming star. Him and Ryan Fay.
Here's Nunes.
4 minutes left. 4
Brennan.
minutes and 12 seconds.
Are they able to get points
And again,
here? No, they still cannot.
Henry Bolster again with another solid defensive play. And Ryan Fay moving
Fay
in.
going up.
Oh.
Nothing called. It kind of looked like he rolled a kind of part of his ankle. Think
No
he'll be
call
fine.
there,
Nunes
and
gets the pass out. There's Brennan for another point. He can't get it. Ryan Fay is going to take it up. He has people on his left. He still can't get the shot off.
You see
Take it back by Nunes there.
Brennan's definitely frustrated with this game tonight. It hasn't been going his way.
Brennan going up. And no.
Yeah, he hasn't been getting those lucky bounces. You see his disappointment on his face. I mean, not everyone gets their way, but unfortunately, he just hasn't been able to get his
Ryan Fay
points.
looked like he was going to go for three there. Gets over to Julian Stauffer. Doesn't go. Still not able to grab the ball. It goes out of play. It'll be Roselle's ball.
Subs coming in. Jalen.
The first time We've seen Jalen tonight. Jalen Brogdon. And Noon's being guarded by Faye.
62-19, 2 minutes and 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Noon's
I think we
go
might have
for
a clear
deep
winner.
three, won't get it.
You might have a clear winner in this game. You know, if you're Roselle, you just got to get off this game, forget about it completely, go to next practice, and practice on everything. Try and practice everything that didn't do good on. I can see that the faces of the players are just not.
This pass goes out. Here's Jalen Brogdon. Can he use his body to get the points there? Jalen Brogdon will get his first points of the game. And a big cheer from the crowd there as he's very loved by the Oratory community.
Jalen gets his 2 points, and he might be him. Number 11. Brendan just tossed
Cole,
around.
Here's Cole as well for Oratory. Cole's snick kickling.
Do you think Jalen's a starter next year?
Who?
Jalen.
I don't know. Of course, he'll be a senior next year, so he does have a big chance. I believe I think he will at least make varsity. I think he'll 100% make varsity.
You got some big names leaving.
It's just a matter of, you
got some big names leaving next year, so.
Yeah, he does. This shot goes! Cole from deep. 67-19.
And the little
deep three.
The subs, the players who don't get much time are getting their fair share. And we'll see what can happen here. Will Koska
coming down the other way.
Giving up
by Roselle. This one's taken away by Julian Stauffer. Stauffer, Paul was kind of knick-knacked away, but he gets it back. This shot again! And it's 70-19.
Dude, that's 6 points in a minute.
What a shot! Two in a row for
the
Cole.
The applause is loud here, and Oratory is just kind of slacking off now. This game has turned into a street
that shot
game.
by James won't go.
70-19.
Cole again. Is he going to put up another three here? 36 seconds left of the game. Ryan Fay still looking for his first point. And Newt's still fouling again.
70-19.
He had a huge problem guarding him during the JV game, and I think that's the reason why he's playing so dirty against Ryan Fay. And, this game is going to wind down, and
let's see if Jalen
this game is pretty much over.
Let's see Fay.
Ryan Fay from deep three. Got it! 73-19 is going to be your final score as there's 7, 6,
this game is over.
5, 4. They're just going to put up a shot. It won't go, and that'll do it. Oratory, 73-19. Absolute big win for Oratory.
Yeah.
And they win 73-19. Any final thoughts, Andrew?
JV and Varsity both go 6-1 now. This is a good win for Oratory. Honestly, I think this game is almost flawless from Oratory. I definitely think Roselle has some stuff to work on. Other than that, that's really it. Thanks for streaming in with us.
Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you as the next home game is on the 16th of January with our broadcasters who will also be doing that game, not me and Andrew.
Anthony Parent and Michael
Macera. But we'll see you guys then. So, big win